Standby. Main. Normal summon.
All right, starts. There's Fabled Cruise, and you mentioned just being able to summon any light fiend will be able to access the Fiendsmith engine. Fabled Cruise, who was discarded, can special summon a Fabled from the graveyard. And since he has a Fabled on the field, he can discard the best Fabled.
Fabled Grimro.
Let's go.
Oh,
no!
Ash Blossoming Joyous Ring negates its effect.
It's so good he had to Ash it. Makes sense.
But there we go. He's sending his one light fiend to the graveyard, Fabled Cruise. And I think we know what we're about to see.
Fiendsmith's Requiem. Really cool utility there, being able to, you can use it as a combo piece, you can use it as a combo starter. This is why we got this deck up here for that first round feature match.
Contributes the Requiem, and now he has Fiendsmith's Engraver on the field, special summoned by its effect.
Effect.
Looks like he'll equip that Link monster to his Engraver.
Yep, Requiem can equip from the graveyard or field, and now he can send up both of those to the graveyard to meet the fusion material requirements for Necro-equipped Princess. It needs a monster equipped and a monster card. Fiends, that is, and then you can send them both and summon Necro-equipped Princess. Now he'll be able to shuffle back a light fiend into the deck and be able to summon the Engraver from the graveyard. Now looking at this deck, he has one of like all of the Fables in the deck, but because you can keep putting them back into your deck, you don't need to play those multiple copies.
Yeah, that is really cool, and a lot of them are searchable. They're all searchable by Grimbro.
Definitely, that's why it's the best one.
Like the Dark World.
Okay, it looks like Dark World Puppetry, I believe. I know it's the one that has Raikou on it getting really scared.
Yeah, so I think he banishes cards from the grave and then gets to discard a card. But I believe it discards as an effect, it being a Dark World spell. So he was able to discard the snow, and now he gets to activate its effect. That'll allow him to add a Dark World card to his hand.
Nice, so getting to capitalize on the Ash Blossom being used there.
Dark World. But this one is only a monster effect in the hand. Yeah, that.
Looks like the judges are
effect, not hand effect,
saying something to the players.
Okay. Okay. So I'll search.
Oh, just wants to read Necro-equipped Princess for a moment. Oh, I think he used the effect of Necro-equipped Princess since he sent a card from his hand, so he gets to draw a card. That might be what they're talking about.
Let's check the activation requirement for that. The monster is sent from the hand to the graveyard to activate a card or effect. Did he do that?
Yep. Pretty sure the puppetry was not a cost, so he's able to draw a card as well. Looks like he is eyeing his extra deck. Gonna link away, not a rank 6, but a link 2, maybe Fiendsmith Sequence.
Muckraker from the Underworld.
I was wrong. It is Muckraker. Interesting. Muckraker, really good card in Dark Worlds and Fables too, I believe. So,
effect of Muckraker.
Going to discard. Everyone being very cautious here. It is round 1, so there's a lot of nerves being a round 1 feature match.
Target Dark World.
All right, so we need to see what he sent to the graveyard, but he's going to summon back Snow, so he's Fiend locked now.
Effect of Engraver in the graveyard. Do special summon by shuffling back. Oh, I did, huh? I did. Sorry.
Oh, looks like he was trying to do Engraver again. Already did it this turn. Looks like the nerves may be setting in just a little bit here for Alberto. Looks like he does have an Ultimate Providence that he is setting face down. Ultimate Providence is a cool counter trap.
It is. He just has a monster in his hand, though, right?
Yep, so you can discard a card to match whatever your opponent played to negate that. So if they use a monster effect, discard a monster, negate and destroy it. Spell, you know, keep on going. Now it looks like it's to Eliza's turn, so we're just ending on a Muckraker and a Snow here. Eliza's going to start with 1-for-1 discarding Yubel, the Terror Incarnate.
Not the best card to draw the Terror Incarnate, but 1-for-1 puts it to good use and allows it to be used to eventually summon Phantom.
Yep, that's Phantom Yubel fixing it. Because even using it from your hand, being able to fusion from your hand, put it back into your deck isn't so bad if you're wanting to prevent your opponent from using a monster effect to stop your first action.
Yeah, and so he summons Samsara Lotus.
That is a good level 1 monster, able to treat itself to summon a Yubel from the deck.
Typically, Spirit of Yubel.
Spirit of Yubel is the main one you want to go to. It'll get you access to that Nightmare Pain. We'll see if he's going to follow. Looks like the judges are still conversing with these players. I've seen the players looking at the judges more than each other this match so far. But it is round 1, so nerves, they might be doing a little nervous.
Use the ultimate Providence here. Yes, you do if you're Alberto.
It almost looks like Alberto's telling the judges what he's doing when he talks. I think that's what's happening. It's big.
It looks like he discarded Grapha, but I believe discards as a cost.
It does. Ultimate Providence is a cost, which works with the Fables, but not the Dark Worlds, I believe. Or maybe neither.
Right. It works with the Fable monster.
Yeah.
Sure. But in any case, Alberto is going to summon... Sorry, Elias is going to summon the Phantom of Yubel by sending the Spirit of Yubel from his graveyard along with the Samsara Lotus back to his deck. Does he have cards in his hand to follow up, though? That's the question.
Sorry. Battle... Did you say pass turn?
All right, now play is back to Alberto.
Standby?
Just a Phantom of Yubel here from Elias. Alberto's going to draw for his turn.
So can't be destroyed in battle, and he won't take battle damage when it's attacked.
Going to put the snow back in the hand to summon Grapha. That's not a monster effect, so he won't be able to negate that. Grapha makes an appearance. You know Grapha pretty well, Mark.
I know, yeah. I know him quite well.
One could say you almost manifested Grapha at one tournament many, many years ago.
You could say that.
That's one of my favorite written coverages for the 2011 Columbus, right after that Dark World structure deck came out. If you read those, go back and read some of those the blog site matches, you'll see that Grapha was there commanding his troops in great fashion. Now he's back here in 2024.
So Muckraker's effect discards as part of the effect?
I think it might be a cost also. It looks like he used Phantom Yubel.
On sending to the graveyard?
And we don't have any player audio, so it's a little tough to know exactly what is conversing between the two.
It does discard as effect, so it looks like he discarded the snow, summoned the Grimro, and then used the snow's effect, which the Phantom of Yubel negated.
Okay. And now he's summoning a Bestial from his hand, banishing the Spirit of Yubel.
But there's nothing on his field that would allow him to summon it as a quick effect.
Definitely not. I don't know if it makes too much of an impact here. But
yeah, I think it makes no difference because he can just.
I can hear you now, Mike. Nice.
Yeah, I think he could just do it now. So I guess it doesn't actually matter.
Effect of Grimro to special summon by shuffling back.
Okay, so he's using the Engraver's effect by sending, I believe, Grimro back to his deck.
We can assist you with doing that, giving an update at an main event or public event stage. Please come speak to event staff about either of these items.
Filling up the board, just has to find a way to get this Yubel off the field.
I believe Grimro's a 4, so I don't know if he uses Chaos Angel. If he does use Chaos Angel, that's an option.
Chaos Angel is a good one. That is cool. With the light and the dark, you'll be able to get both the effects. The Chaos Angel can banish the Yubel, and that should be enough damage. Oh, but maybe he doesn't use Chaos Angel.
I don't know if he uses Chaos Angel. Yeah.
That would have been nice, though. But summoning Sequence is still fine. The Duraswarm will take down the Yubel as well. Sequence is going to be able to shuffle back to Fusion Summon.
That works, and Duraswarm sends monsters to the graveyard. It doesn't destroy them.
Don't have to worry about the Terror Incarnate coming out when Yubel is destroyed.
You can look at your graveyard.
Looking through his options, trying to consider what to do here.
Starting
off like a little slow pace here for the beginning
Yeah, I
of
think
the
if
tournament.
he has something he can summon with sequence.
Oh wait, sorry. I mean link off.
It can be nerve-wracking being on stage. Just have to keep that in mind, especially round one. We talked about the nerves going into round one already being huge. I played in so many tournaments and still going into round one, I'm nervous. And then if you get called up on the stage, that can even like add to that nerves.
For sure. I think Alberto sees that he can win, and he's just trying to figure out exactly how. So he's link summoning Lina. That worked because Graver is light.
Okay.
He has no.
Looking at the judge.
Let's see.
We might be getting a slow play warning potentially.
He has no room to link summon again, but he can. Okay. I don't know where that link summon line actually gets him.
It looks like he lost a link grading.
Yeah.
He's down a link grading, but that's okay. He still can find a way to navigate. Also, he might be fiend blocked if he used Muckraker.
He did use Muckraker, so he should be fiend blocked.
27. No attack for 18. Oh, okay.
Pretty sure Muckraker locks you into fiend after you use the effect, but that's okay.
Yeah, for the rest of the turn.
It's also round one for the judges as well, but
Lina is a spellcaster. I believe all of those Link 2 Charmers are spellcasters.
Great for going into Celine.
Yeah, very good for going into Celine. And Celine's great for going into Access Code Talker.
2450. Pass turn.
Well, considering summoning Lina probably put him in a worse position. I don't think he really gained any advantage from that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think he's trying to do it intentionally. Any sort of, it's just the round one nerves.
The Lotus is back, and it doesn't look like there's any interruption to stop at this time.
Gonna tribute off that Samsara D Lotus, lets him summon any Yubel monster.
Special summon Spirit of Yubel. On summon Spirit of Yubel effect, search for Yubel spell trap.
Spirit of Yubel typically gets Nightmare Pain. That's what we're going to see here.
Yep.
He can set it from the deck or add it to his hand. Does it really make a difference?
To play around Droll and Lockbird, usually just set it. Most of the time, you just never add it to your hand. I guess you can add it to your hand if you already have one on the field and you need to use it to like discard later on. So it does give you like a little bit of utility and a little bit of options.
That's good to know. I haven't been hit by the Droll, but I usually add it to my hand so they don't know. You know,
they don't know
when
what
I'm going to play it.
Is.
They don't know my next move. That Nightmare Pain can hit
guessing.
the field at any time, and they could forget. All right, Nightmare Pain destroys the Spirit of Yubel. He gets the Grave Squirmer, and the Spirit of Yubel's effect will activate to summon Yubel from the deck.
The gruesome Grave Squirmer. We would hate to add a Grave Squirmer.
Yeah, Grave Squirmer doesn't fit
Not
in
too
quite
bad.
as well.
It's a good battle pack card. All right, Yubel special summons to the field.
That Graph is dangerous to have on the field now. 3 Yubel monsters attacking into it is 9,000 points of damage with Nightmare Pain.
True. If he can find a way to summon 3 monsters, he could find a way to win this game.
Yeah, if he had opening of Spirit Gates, he would have it already. Going for the Cross Sheep.
All right, Cross Sheep's pretty good with Phantom of Yubel.
Which I think we are going to see hit the field now. Probably linked to that Cross Sheep, so he can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from his graveyard.
Yubel and Yubel Terra Incarnate for the Feminine Conditioner.
So he sends back Yubel and Yubel Terror Incarnate to summon the Phantom of Yubel. There he is, linked to the Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep's effect will activate. He will get the Samsara D Lotus back.
Okay. Where does he go next?
He already tributed it to use its effect.
Yep, he's going to link it away with Cross Sheep, sending them both to the graveyard.
Special summon Muckraker.
Okay, so Muckraker's effect will let him bring Yubel back if he wants. If he has a way to destroy his own Yubel, he can win. Oh, he sent the Yubel back to the deck. He gets Spirit of Yubel. The same holds true. If he can destroy that Spirit of Yubel, he wins. Because he'll then be able to get
You take the battle damage.
Yubel from the deck.
Looks like he's going
well,
into
he would still
battle.
need another body.
So he's going to attack into the Grapha.
Joseph Newman and Joshua Friedman.
Oh, that's
Joseph
down.
Newman and Joshua Friedman. Can you please come to the field?
I have a question.
Thanks,
If the monsters are the same attack, will they both be destroyed in a battle, or is it?
So
It would crash, yeah.
Yeah, they will both be destroyed.
Muckraker into Muckraker.
So it looks like both Yubel
Activate effect.
monsters attacked the Grapha.
So yours would crash, but I would prevent my monster from getting destroyed by attributing a fiend monster that I control instead
Phantom Yubel effect.
to make it.
Change
Yeah.
your effect.
Yeah.
Does Muckraker's
Does that
effect
work?
activate, or is it a replacement effect? It looks
It's
like
a
he's-
replacement effect, I
Alright,
believe.
it looks
yeah.
like he's
Just disruption.
trying to use Phantom of Yubel to stop it, but can't do that.
This one doesn't activate, it's just a effect that applies.
Oh, okay.
So Phantom of Yubel can't activate, but they're both would be attempted to destroy. So
It would be destroyed by battle. If a monster you control would be, so I can't do it on herself. Can I? Yeah. 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 So I'll be attributing Dark World.
Okay, so the Muckraker is going to sacrifice Grapha to protect
Main
itself.
phase 2. Set. And then pass to
Draw.
So got some damage across, got the Grapha off the field. Now Alberto's drawing for his turn
Confuse
here.
effect.
Going to start with
Targeting, Dark
Muckraker
World.
again. So he's going to be Fiend locked the rest of his turn. Hopefully he can remember it. But Phantom of Yubel is going to be chained.
Oh, got it. It's part of the whole effect.
Okay, so that will change the Muckraker's effect and allow allow Elias to destroy a Yubel from his deck.
destroy the Spirit of Yubel from my deck.
Yubel monster, so he's going to destroy the Spirit.
Yes.
Spirit's effect will allow him to summon the real Yubel. I don't know if he had the materials to summon another Phantom of Yubel, but that
open
could have
game
been
state?
his third
YCS
attack
Type
into
of,
Grapha.
Fiendsmith engraver to shuffle back.
David Rainey.
Does it shuffle for cost?
David Rainey.
To special summon.
I'll chain called by targeting them.
All right, Call by the Grave is going to be chained to Fiendsmith Engraver. Going to banish it from the graveyard.
Okay. No more Engraver effects this turn.
Pickle. Spanish. Effect. To banish it, to add a target one of my banished fiend and add it to my hand.
So he'll back the puppetry to return the
Dark World
Engraver to
puppetry?
his hand. But if he activates the effect, it would get negated, so he can't do that. I mean, he can, but he won't get anything out of it.
Yeah, that was activated first turn. So Fiendsmith back in my hand. Activate.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Called by.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah, you can activate
so
it. It's
he
just negated.
can activate it, but
Okay.
it gets negated. So that's what
Got
we're
it.
going to see happen here.
Wow.
Yeah, Call by the Grave is pretty effective against cards with multiple effects that activate.
Can I see your grave?
It is definitely a good one.
You
Oh.
summoned these two last turn, right?
The first.
You summoned. Okay.
All right, looks like. Can you even go into Typhon?
He
He went in
summoned
Cross
a-
Sheep.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
he
summon
did too,
Cross
he did
Sheep
too,
and
he
I
did
think
too.
Phantom of Yubel.
Yep, there was two for sure. So Typhon
okay.
able to
Take
come
any
down.
damage when
You're
I
able to
attack
put down
you.
your highest attack monster as long as your opponent's supposed to summon two monsters from the extra deck previously.
He's going to have a problem because he put in an attack position and Nightmare Pain now forces him to attack.
That is a problem.
So he might actually lose on his own turn right here.
Yeah, that's something to keep in mind when you're playing against Yubel. If they have Nightmare Pain face up and you have monsters in attack position, you will have to go to battle phase and you will have to attack them, and you will take the damage. But you still take the damage. That's the classic.
He got it. Because he'll just attack over me. Could go to game 2. Well, I'll
right.
pass. Yeah.
You can't pass.
So he can't pass.
He could just concede.
Exactly.
But I think people think you don't know you can concede anymore. But you 100% can concede when the writing's on the wall to get to the next game.
It was either over there or on the following turn had he put the type
Yeah.
in.
Maybe he chose to go second.
That would only make sense if he did, but no. Yeah, I think since you have to control no cards to use Mulch Army Purley as effect, I think most players will only side it in when they go second, right?
Usually.
But
maybe if something goes wrong, he can still have it as an option. But nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Can a judge stop that?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
well, he's a little ahead of himself.
Ahead.
He's going to use the engraver to get a crack, then he'll play the crack to get the lurry.
Yeah, just skipping steps.
Except for the girl in Lockbird.
Yeah, now
kinda,
it matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was
messes that up.
I was talking about Droll and Lockbird being good against Yubel because if you do start with Engraver, Droll is pretty strong because you're adding a card that goes to add, and we'll have to see if this Droll is really going to shut him down. It is notoriously good against decks like Dark World.
Right, so he can't add a card to his hand with Thrust, but he can set one.
Let's see what he goes to set. Looking at Danger Zone, that would be cool, or the Danger Trap, the like Graceful Charity. I think that would be hilarious. Then he like discards Grapha during their turn. It looks like he's looking at Fiendsmith in Paradise. I doubt he plays it, but it would be something. I used to like playing pure
looks like
Dangers.
he is getting Fiendsmith in Paradise, but that's not going to do anything unless he has a high-level monster on the field.
Fiendsmith in Paradise? Fiendsmith in Paradise?
But if he does get it, it destroys all monsters on the field.
Okay, it's happened.
They're all cards, I think. It's a board wipe, I believe.
It is all cards on the field to the graveyard other than the monster, but he has to target a level 7 or higher light fiend monster that he controls to do it.
Oh, I wonder if that's why he plays Fabled Dianaria.
Is that
Chaos Hunter?
Yes, Chaos Hunter in his hand. Is that a fiend?
Might be.
I mean, that'll be pretty awesome if he could summon that during his opponent's turn and then use his Fiendsmith in Paradise. Oh.
Wait, this Lightning Storm is going to backfire here on Alberto. He has the Parilia in his hand. He sided in going first.
Okay, so now he can use it.
This is insane!
There it is, the Mulch Army Parilia.
Alberto is steps ahead of us. He saw. This is a Shizu, not Alberto.
There's the normal summon. He gets to draw.
He knew this was going to happen. It has been foretold. Put in the Parilia just in case you get Droll and Lightning Stormed. Let's go, Alberto. Steps ahead. All right, and now it looks like Elias is going to tribute off that same Sardilos to summon Spirit of Yubel. Well, on summon, its effect's going to activate.
Spirit of Yubel effect on special summon.
Now it looks like he wants to. He looks like he's considering Chaos Hunter.
Banish to Foolish Barrel, and then on summon Chaos Hunter.
All right, so his opponent's not going to be able to banish cards. Why is he handing the Chaos Hunter to the judge? What is going on? So what is going? No, this is not how you don't have to hand cards to judges. This is.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now, but we know what's going to happen.
Oh, so okay.
He's just making sure he can't do anything.
Can I do that because?
He's okay. I get it. But I don't know why he has to. Yeah.
Just this one.
So since he used Fiendsmith in Paradise, is the same window where you'd have to do Chaos Hunter because it's be in response to the summon of an opponent's monster. So he's not able to do both. He has to pick and choose between the two.
Oh, I didn't realize he was trying to use Fiendsmith in Paradise effect.
I did not either. It seems like he'd prefer the Chaos Hunter, so maybe a slight misstep there from Alberto. But I do love that he was able to use that Parilia.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. And I think he will have another opportunity to summon Chaos Hunter anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter. Or if that does happen to be the...
Our Nightmare Pain is going to destroy Spirit of Yubel.
Yeah, so here's the next special summon. So if he wants to summon Chaos Hunter, he can, but I'm not sure that he wants to.
I mean, it would keep... No, it doesn't really do anything.
Adding Gruesome Grave Stormer to my hand On resolution of that Spirit of Yubel effect,
It does give him a card he can send from his hand in the graveyard and a monster on the field. But yeah, no,
but the monster on the field could be a liability because it allows Nightmare Pain to redirect damage.
Let's see if he realizes that now that he sees the Nightmare Pain face up. He's like, wait, maybe I don't want to summon a monster?
I mean, he has that option right now.
The hand, draw.
Oh, summons from the hand.
Another draw.
He did not miss that Perulia. Yeah, he realized, maybe I don't want Chaos Hunter out.
Alberto did receive a PE minor warning for trying to activate an effect that he could not activate. Not a big deal. Just don't do it a bunch of times throughout the tournament and you'll be good.
So he's going to use the Gruesome Grave Squirmer and the Yubel to summon Yama.
Yeah, trigger effect.
I've just seen Alberto looking at the judges the whole match. It's so funny to me.
Also by discarding.
Here comes Chaos Hunter. This could be his demise.
He'll discard the 1-for-1. He probably feels like it's safe now that there are no Yubel monsters there. He might be wrong, but
we'll have to see what goes next.
Yeah.
Elias is searching for Yama to be able to grab Shavara.
Does that card have any effects other than this?
You cannot banish cards.
I mean, had he not summoned it, he's open for direct attack from Yama.
True.
Plus the Shavara, if he gets another monster on the field that he can use destroy to summon the Shavara.
True, and even it was only 2,500 attack. Even if he is able to attack into it 3 times, it still isn't enough to end things.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you have it in your deck, might as well bring it in.
Oh, shuffling back.
Yeah, I don't know that the no banishing is going to matter though.
I don't think it will. So he shuffles back for Phantom Yubel.
What's happening?
There it is from the extra deck. Phantom of Yubel is an incredible card. Such an easy summoning requirement.
Oh yeah, just shuffle, and it's from your hand, field, or graveyard, so you can even just start with it. So it looks like he's going straight into battle. Going to try and attack into the Chaos Hunter. Can't be destroyed by battle. Alberto takes the damage. Elias takes nothing.
2,500 points of damage, to be precise.
Main phase 2.
As it goes down to 5,500. The little
Light
anime
point drop sound effect.
Standby.
Alberto did draw a couple cards off that Perulia.
Yeah, let's see what he's able to get together. He has the Engraver in the graveyard. Golden Lockbird isn't active anymore. So he's going to try and summon it, and that's going to prompt Phantom Yubel to change the effect to destroy itself. Or destroy Yubel from the deck.
Yep, so he did use the Engraver's effect to try to summon it. So that's now been used for the turn. Spirit of Yubel's effect will activate, allowing him to special summon Yubel from his deck. The Yubel.
Just saw that Yubel's getting a quarter-century secret rare in the upcoming 10s also. Can't wait to get my hands on that, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yubel and Honest.
Alberto is using Fiendsmith's Track next. Couldn't use it last turn due to the Groll and Lockbird. He's getting Fabled Lurie.
Yep, adds the hand, then he has to discard. Gonna discard the Lurie.
Yep, Lurie's effect will activate since it was discarded, and now he can special summon it back to his field. Looks like he'll link it away for Fiendsmith's Requiem. And perhaps he'll get Engraver from his deck that way.
Looks like that is what he is eyeing to do. The Requiem contribute itself, special summon a Fiendsmith monster. Currently, Fiendsmith Engraver is the only monster he can summon.
I hope he remembers the Nightmare Pain is up there.
He paid him no mind in game 1. We'll have to see if he learned from that game 2. It is a hard, it is an easy effect to look over.
It is, if you haven't played against it before, and basically you have to have been burned by it once.
Monsters, right? Or just Yubel in general.
You have to have made that mistake and been forced to attack all of your monsters into Yubel.
That's the best way to learn.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if I control Yubel? He controls it.
Even if I control Yubel is his question. You might have something to take control of it.
Maybe he's trying to think about like dark or something. I don't know. Alberto trying to navigate his way out of this position.
Has a level 6 Engraver and a level 7 Chaos Hunter on his field.
Looks like it's going to be a link for 2 effect monsters. One is a light fiend, so he could go into Fiendsmith Sequence.
I think so, yeah. Fiendsmith Sequence is here. He has a pretty loaded graveyard, so I think he's going to have some fusion summoning options.
Effect?
Looks like...
Fusion summon. By shuffling.
Looks like he's going... Probably going to go for Engraver and 2 other Light Fiends to make Desiree. Yep, 2 Engravers and a Lurie.
These 3?
Yep, Fiendsmith Desiree. That's able to negate face-up cards equal to the link rating of a link monster's equipped to it once he equips the sequence from the graveyard. That's the cool thing about the sequence and Requiem. They both can equip to a light fiend, whether they're on your field or in your graveyard.
Yep. Now he just needs to get them equipped. He can negate Nightmare Pain. He can negate Yubel.
Yeah, if he gets sequence equipped to it, he can negate 2 face-up cards for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if he has a way to get sequence into the graveyard. That's the question here.
He can equip from the field.
Oh, it can equip from the field.
It doesn't feel as good, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You're losing out on value there for sure.
Okay, so he's going to equip it with both. The Requiem, with the Requiem's effect in the graveyard, and the sequence with its effect on the field.
So the Desiree can't be targeted, and it gains 400 attack, I think, from Requiem. Maybe 800? I think it's 400.
Rarely comes up.
Very rarely. A lot of the times they use the Requiem to equip to the Engraver, so you don't see it on Desiree as much.
Yeah, 2, 3, so 3.
Well, it's equal to the link rating, so he just negated all 3 cards. Not that he really needed to...
It's 600 attack.
Nice.
I was right there in the middle of the 2, I was saying, sorry. But it's equal to the link rating, yes.
Does it negate the name or does it
Negates a... You can read it.
So even Yama's effect is negated, not that that means anything, really. But with Yubel's effect negated, he can just destroy it in battle, and Nightmare Pain being negated means he won't take the damage.
Yubel effect?
So Alberto is able to inflict the damage instead.
All right, now it looks like he is going to summon with Yubel.
Yubel was destroyed, so he is going to go for the Terror Incarnate.
And now...
Set 1 and pass.
Sets 1 face down.
All right, so that probably didn't get him as far as he really wanted it to get him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks like they're talking to the judges here for a second.
Negate while it's face up on the field.
It has a quick effect to negate face-up cards on the field. And it looks like he's going to shuffle back the fusion materials required. He's supposed to summon a Phantom Yubel from the extra deck.
That's a good way to start the turn because it immediately puts up an answer to the Desiree.
Must be present to claim that rescue rabbit flesh.
That might actually be game.
Did you force out the Desiree yet?
Do what?
To destroy a dark monster on the field or in my hand.
Going?
Yeah.
He did.
And insert.
I don't believe he used the Desiree's effect. Maybe.
I don't think he did yet.
I think that, yeah, I think that's why he summoned the Phantom.
Yep.
Oh, yep, he's going to use it now.
No, it doesn't destroy, just negates.
Yep, doesn't target.
1, 2.
Checks at resolution.
I think
Gonna negate 3 cards.
Phantom Yubel's effect is almost certainly going to activate here, right?
It's too late now.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's another one.
He's played a second Nightmare Pain.
Oh, he is gonna win right here.
He is.
Yeah, now he just has to go battle.
Is it once per turn for effect? Because he activated the effect.
Yes.
Continuous.
So that one's not negated, so he can still redirect the damage. It better work, though, because if it doesn't, his monsters will be destroyed in battle.
Does it? Okay, he's gonna link them away. He's got time is winding down. So he's gonna go into anguish. I'll just link it away.
Can't target it.
Yeah, target. Yep. As I mentioned, the sequence does protect it from targeting.
And now he only has 1 Yubel monster on the field to attack Desiree with.
I guess if time winds down, he ends up winning because he won game 1 anyway. Oh no, he loses this game and it'll be a draw.
That could happen.
Is that attempt to use the trap? Activate? No. But is he chaining the trap?
Both these players not really familiar with their opponent's cards, but that's okay. It is round 1.
I think all he had to do was attack with the
Yeah, just run into the Desiree.
Yeah, the Terror Incarnate and the Phantom of Yubel. Or he could have negated the Desiree's effect, right, with Phantom of Yubel. And then that would have destroyed Yubel, Spirit of Yubel from his deck and allowed him to summon another Yubel.
Yeah.
So he'd still have 2 bodies to attack into the Desiree with.
That definitely sounds like that makes sense to me, Mike. And now Elias going straight to battle. Oh, he only needs to get 1 attack. Because yeah, it'll put him ahead now that they are in the battle phase.
It'll put him ahead in life points, but it won't bring his Alberto's life points to 0.
Yep. But if they are in time, he should just win right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the clock is at.
Destroyed, right?
Yeah, so it still gets destroyed because its effect is negated. Oh, but then he can use the effect of his Yama in the graveyard I forgot about.
Oh, he will take
So he can actually summon it back.
I have dyslexic, you're right.
Yeah, a lot of nerfs here, round 1 or number 1, but it looks like Elias has seen the line that he needs to win the game this turn.
Yep, there's another Yubel monster.
And attacks into Desiree.
So that's game.
That's game. And Elias with his pure Yubel deck is going to